Welcome to episode 119 of the 5 Letters podcast. Got myself Yells, got Bez to the left of me, Cam to the right of me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes. We're here. We're back again. Bez, Cam, episode 119. Talk to me. How are you feeling?
Jeez, we're moving.
We're rocking and rolling.
Crazy.
Yeah, feeling good though. Been all right. Yeah. It's been. I feel like I've had quite a busy 2 weeks. To be fair. I went cinema quite a few times. I went 3 times to cinema.
Oh, mad.
Went to Bournemouth.
Mad. Okay.
Yeah, went down to Bournemouth on Monday. So I had the week off work. So I just went from Monday to Wednesday.
What are you doing down there?
Just went to see my girlfriend's friends, and then just like had a day out. Went to the beach and stuff. Then stayed over an extra night, like in a hotel, just for one night. A little day trip, little staycation kind of.
Nice.
And then besides that, it was Easter last weekend, so I've been eating too much chocolate, way too much chocolate this week. Yeah, it's killing me.
Lent ended and he was like, let's go.
Yeah, literally, Lent ended and I've rebounded straight back from it to chocolate addiction, fully back now. And then went to the pub the other week to watch the Arsenal Real Madrid game. I think, was that before this or that might be last time actually? When we beat them 3-0, was that?
I think that was.
That was before the last.
That was before the last one. Okay,
yeah.
So I've done that already. Yeah, I think that's about it then. Really, we'll obviously watch the second leg at home, which was great result. Yeah, that's about me though.
Yeah, so I'll go next then. Not as much as Bez, but yeah, Easter was good. It was WrestleMania weekend, so that was fun. Staying up.
Oh yeah, stayed up till
way too late on 2 nights in a row.
Me too, but I wasn't watching.
just up. To be fair, I could hear him because obviously he's above us, and I could just always hear him like moving around and stuff. And I was like, "Why are you up?" But yeah, it was good. It was good-ish, I guess. I feel like it wasn't as good as last year. Last year was cold.
Yeah, last year was very good.
It was so good, but this year, yeah, there was some disappointments. Then other than that, I went to an Ethiopian restaurant on Thursday, just gone. Actually made me feel a bit ill, which wasn't good. But the food tasted fine. The food tasted good, actually. It was banging. It was bussing. But then about half an hour later, I started to feel ill. So I don't know. It's one of the ones where I'm like, I don't want to blame the food because the food tasted so good. But like, I'm a bit like, maybe it was that food. Or maybe it could have been something I had earlier.
The train getting there, or bus getting there or something.
Maybe. And then also I went to Stereo, a bar in Covent Garden called Stereo, for an event called Black is Beautiful, which is like I think they're there every 2 weeks, and it's just like an event where they have like black artists performing. And yeah, that was a vibe. It was like a little R&B night. It was a good time.
Whereabouts was it, sorry?
Covent Garden. Yeah, a bar called Stereo. Covent Garden. Like, proper nice venue as well. Proper nice.
I've not heard of it.
Yeah, like I want to go back on a normal day, just grab some drinks and stuff, because it was quite busy.
Yeah.
But like it looked like a vibe, like somewhere where you could go and just sit and like have some drinks and chill.
Okay.
Proper like date venue as well. Like,
yeah.
Definitely take a date there. And then today I went cinema as well, but we'll talk about that later. And also I went to QPR versus Burnley. Come on, you on.
What was the score?
What was the score?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've forgotten. QPR lost 5-0.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It was bad. It was 3-0 in under half an hour, and people were leaving. Like, so I was in the QPR section, obviously.
Yeah.
And people were walking out. Like, under half an hour. They're like, I'm done. I've had enough.
They're like, no chance they're coming back.
They're like, yeah, the game's over. 3-0, game's over. Like,
so funny.
Yeah. after half time, like people were coming back, and I was just hearing conversations like, "You come back for some more punishment, have you?" Yeah, and then every time, then when the fourth goal went in, and people left, and then when the fifth goal went in, people kept leaving, and it was just it was rough.
Speak.
Rough.
Life of a supporter, man. That's it happens. You life of a supporter.
This is what happens, man. But I'm here with a smile on my face. Like as I'm such a diehard QPR fan. Yeah. So when people are like upset about football games, like you know what, that Arsenal result just ruined my day. Man United. I'm so depressed. Man United's rubbish. All this sort of stuff. Yeah. Look at me as this big QPR fan. I just went to Loftus Road and saw us getting pumped 5-0 by a team that plays defensive football. They don't even play attacking football. They play defensive football, and we lost 5-0 to them. And I'm happy. I'm feeling blessed, too blessed to be stressed, all of that good stuff. So take me in as an example and stop crying. I'm joking. But yeah, it was a good day out, I can't lie. A good day out. I'm sure the Burnley boys are tweeting good kickabout with the lads and all of that.
Yeah. They're top of the league now, so they're loving life.
Yeah. The fans were literally trying, we're top of the league.
Yeah.
Top of the league, and they're trying, we're going to be champions and all of this good stuff. And the QPR fans, we were trying back, see you in 2 years.
That's a good one.
But it's likely, that's the thing, it's likely, just looking at the track record of the teams that get promoted down.
Yeah.
It's likely. It's rough. The gulf between the Championship and the Premier League appears to be grown.
Yeah, definitely. Like the teams that were getting relegated before, like the Bournemouths and them, they're fighting for top 6 now. And the teams who get promoted are just instantly getting relegated. You got the Spurs and that lot there, like just above relegation zone, and then they're just not good. They're ever gonna go down because the other team is so bad.
Yeah,
but
you got Man United and a relegation fight. I swear to God, when the manager said that, I don't know if you saw, Cam.
No.
But the manager of Man United said that they're in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
That filled my heart with such joy. I was like, I used to pray for times like this.
Literally. I was like, I can't believe he said that. Like,
me neither.
Obviously, we all know, like, yeah, they're around there, but the manager should never say that. Like, as a manager of United, he should have been sacked on the spot. I couldn't believe he said that. I was like, yeah, I loved it.
Like, yeah, you're the manager of Manchester United, like the most successful English football side of all time until Liverpool win in the second. But
even still, because they've in total more trophies.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. So it's like, how you cannot be admitting that. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah. You gotta be like so delusional.
Yeah.
That you gotta be like, yeah, we're still in the title, fight.
Like we're Manchester United. We're in the title race.
With Manchester United, we're always in the title race. We're always capable of winning the title, even though we're 14th with 2 games to go. We're always capable of Fergie time, Like, we're always capable.
You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Every other team can get deducted points. And we could be top.
Exactly. So yeah, that was fun. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I was like just trying it out because I think I want to go to some football games next season. I've been talking to Bez about this as well. Just go to a couple of football games. So I was like, QPR's local, just up the road. So go have a look, see what it's like. And despite losing 5-0, it was actually a decent time. So.
Did you go by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
That's the one thing, like you were saying about the convenience of getting there. Like going to the Emirates is so long. Like going there's not too bad. I go from work half the time.
Yeah.
Then coming back is just like because I normally have to go to like 8 o'clock, 7:30 game.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting back till like 11, 12 o'clock. And it's just like this is a long slog back at the end of the night. Well. Yeah, it's busy. It's just like it's so long.
That's one thing that I thought was good. Like so I went straight to the ground. Came out of like White Seat Stadium, walked straight to the ground. It wasn't that like many people around. It was like there was a lot of people, but it wasn't rammed like the way like obviously I've been to Arsenal games, I've been to like Premier League games and stuff before, and that's like when you're walking through the streets, you're like wall to wall. That's like carnival vibes.
Yeah,
like,
when you're leaving. Yeah.
Whereas this was more like chill. And then when I left, I just went to Westfield.
Buy some time. Yeah.
I was like. it was kind of busy coming out. I was like, I could probably just go to the station. It'd probably be fine. But I was like, do you know what? I'm in Shepherd's Bush. I'll just go Westfield for a bit, get a bite to eat, hang around for a bit. And then I ended up going cinema. But like, I feel like I could have just, had something to eat and then thinged or just killed a bit of time.
Yeah.
Would have been fine. Like, I feel like it's just the perfect location for someone like me who's grown up in West London and knows West London. Like, I could even just like, instead of get going on the tube, I could just get the bus. I could get multiple buses in multiple different directions. Get the 95 this way, get the 207 that way. Like, there's so much flexibility that I can do. I'm like, it's perfect. But the only thing is the football's woeful. losing 5-0 it's not great. But yeah, I'm gonna try. So I've tried them. I'm gonna go to. I'm going to Brentford for the Uni Cup.
I think that's a pain in that one to get to as well. Like, I was looking at that, and that's why I didn't do the Wednesday, because I was like, again, on after work, like even going from work's long for today. So I'm like, I don't think I can swing that one.
Yeah, I was looking at it because I was remembering the Griffin Park, the whole stadium. I was like, that shouldn't be too bad.
That wasn't too bad, yeah.
And then I was like, they've moved and they're back Kew Bridge now.
They're like right on the motorway somewhere, and it's like,
And I was like, and I looked at this journey, and I'm like, for me, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
like you can do 2 buses from here. But I'm like, who wants to do 2 buses?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to have to ask some of the Brentford fans, if there's parking around the area or something. So I'll happily drive but then saying that if Arsenal make the final, that's the same day. So
oh really?
I'm going to have to go out somewhere to watch that if they're making the final.
That's
make a day
crazy. Of that. I did not know that was the same day.
Literally, I only checked because when we beat Real Madrid, I was like, wait, if we make the final, when would that be? And I checked, and I was like, same day. So I was like, oh, that's going to be a 8 o'clock kickoff.
It'd be late kickoff. Okay, so that would literally be a day of football.
Yeah,
you watch the 3rd place playoff, the finals of the Uni Cup, then you got to dash somewhere to watch the finals of Champions League. Interesting. You guys are in with a shot.
Who are they playing?
PSG
in the semi-finals, and then Barcelona.
Probably Barcelona or Inter Milan. But yeah, if we make the finals, I have to go to watch that somewhere. Like,
watch it in your yard.
Nah, man, that's 20 years of waiting. 20 years of hurt.
You want to be out and about to see Arsenal lose.
That's the thing. If we lose, it's going to be depressing. But if we win, it's going to be a great night.
Nah, if Arsenal are in the finals, I'll definitely want to go out as well.
Yeah.
That would be a game. I'll be there like, I've been here all along. I've been here since 2006, I have. Since 2006 when we lost and Henri cried. That was painful. I ain't gonna lie, that was painful, man. That was rough. Yeah. Just a couple of years later, I dropped off. I've had enough.
That hurt. Stuck with you.
It did. And then we were turning into a terrible side.
Woeful side.
Actually, no, to be fair, we were decent for a couple more seasons after that. It was like
2011, that's when it just started just going downhill.
Yeah. I was like, after Henri left, we still had like Van Persie and
Fabregas
and all of that sort of era. Nasri.
Yeah.
Arshavin, all that
sort of stuff. 2012 is when we saw Van Persie to United, and that was like the start of it just being...
beginning of the end. So anyway... Gonna try out the Brentford Stadium for the Unity Cup. Then also I'm going to Arsenal versus Man United at the Emirates, 10th of May.
What? We're not playing.
Arsenal ladies versus Manchester United. Go to the women's game.
Okay.
I was like,
I was thinking it must be ladies' game. I was like, we're not playing United. Maybe they are.
Could you imagine if I had tickets to Arsenal versus Man United in the Emirates for the men? Like just casually, like
just got them.
Yeah, just woke up one morning and was like, I want to go out see Arsenal versus Man United. Yeah, it's the women's game. But I was like, I just want to try the stadium out for size, try the journey, whatnot. Obviously, the crowd it's going to be completely different size.
Yeah,
so like the men's versus the women's. But I was like, just try the journey out.
Are you in the Bring Noise area, or are you?
I am above the Bring the Noise area, I believe. Or like next to it. Like I saw that and I was like, okay, let me get nearby to that.
Yeah.
So the vibe is. Like I'm just trying to emphasize, and then depending on how much these memberships cost, I might get involved. I might get stuck in next year with one of these clubs and see what Cam's is like. No football.
No, I mean not even. It's just the crowd of it all. I can't. I could never.
The thing is, go on.
I was saying, Cam, you're not doing Unity Cup.
No.
Nah.
I'm not coming.
The thing is, I don't like crowds when they're acting as a crowd. I don't so much mind crowds when you're all like crowds and like concerts and things where you're all kind of like stable. Or like football games where you're just at your seat or whatever. No one's really moving.
I mean, the being at the game is fine. It's just the getting to and the leaving.
Yeah.
This is exactly why I'm trying everything out for science.
Yeah.
So I was saying to Bez, I was like, I feel like Arsenal's probably like as much as Arsenal's almost in my DNA. Like as much as I haven't followed football properly for ages, but like my team in my head has always been Arsenal. Even though like I banter, say City and all of this sort of stuff. But obviously Arsenal's always been my team. If they're doing well, I'm happy. If they're doing badly, I'm still happy, but like it makes me probably the most sad to see.
Yeah.
So that would be like, in theory, I would be like, yeah, let's just go back to Arsenal. But I'm like, Arsenal's going to be the most expensive. It's going to be the hardest one to get tickets. It's going to be the biggest crowd. It's going to be the longest journey. It's going to be the biggest faff with like the amount of people around and whatnot. So then that's why I was like, okay, let's try the locals as well with QPR and Brentford. QPR is the opposite of Arsenal. It's going to be the cheapest. It's going to be the easiest. It's going to be the least amount of crowds. But also the worst football out of the three. If Brentford is a happy medium, maybe I go Brentford. But I feel like Brentford's going to be awkward to get to. But I'm going to find out. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, Cam, how's your 2 weeks been?
I have done nothing.
What were you staying up for at Easter then?
Well, it was a 4-day weekend, bruv. Got to take advantage.
Take advantage of it by just staying up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't just staying up. I was catching up on. I feel like I was catching up on something.
Should have been catching up on sleep.
Well, I did catch up on sleep as well, but that's why I was staying up late actually, because I was waking up late. So I was waking up late, so I was just...
That's not catching up on sleep though, is it? It's just, you're sleeping the same amount of time.
No, but I initially woke up late on the Friday, and so then I stayed up late, and then I slept more, and woke up late again, and then, I mean, I caught up on a bit of sleep. More, that's what I was... Like, I took naps during the day as well, so yeah, I caught up on sleep. But yeah, I've just been watching things, watching you... watching anime and that, reading manhwa, chilling.
Yeah.
Sad to work, man. Sad to work.
Yeah.
I've had a week off. I'm dreading Monday. Literally, I was like, yesterday at about 4:30, I was like, it's the last hour of my annual leave, technically, because that's like Friday 5:30 is when I'll be finished. So I'm just dreading it. Need to win the lottery or something.
No, bro. I need to get out somehow. Somehow need to get out. But yeah.
Do you know what the mad thing is, yeah? What would you do if you won the lottery? Because you can't just retire. Like, you have to, or I assume, most lottery winners, you can't just retire because otherwise you'll just lose.
You just blow it all.
Yeah.
I would just pivot
and just do what you want.
Yeah.
I'd probably do the same.
Because I'm like, I don't dislike the idea of working, but I would rather I would just want to be doing something that I actually enjoy, or something that I'd actually care about. Yeah. Right now I don't care at all. And so like the motivation to get up and actually go to work it just decreases over time, and then eventually I'm like, I have to take some time off, because if I don't, I'm just going to stop working. I'm going to go to work and not actually do my work. So I need to just not go and like refresh. But if I could pivot and like do some courses or whatever while I have the time and the money,
that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I would. Yeah, I would just figure out ways to do other things. I'd probably
just be Gintama, odd job man, just do everything.
Yeah. Literally just like laid around, read manga, wish you had a bonkai and all that stuff. That's still the funniest joke that I've seen. I've not seen enough Gintama, but that's still because they call me so off guard. Like I was like, he's just lazing around and he's reading Bleach. He's like, I wish I had a bonkai. Oh my days. Yeah. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode then. All right. So, as we said, we're leaning into the anime side of things these days. So, we had this idea to discuss some least obvious or less obvious categories with regards to anime characters and anime tropes and stuff of that nature. And discuss our favorite like use of this type of character or our favorite use of this type of trope or whatever, and kind of just discuss and debate and see if we can come to any consensuses or any disagreements, or just kind of see what happens. Anyway, it will make sense. I don't feel like I've explained that very well, but it will make sense as we go through. So I think we're good. I think we should start with one of my ones, because I feel like that's one that's we just have to discuss as the Five Pets podcast and who we are. I feel like we have to discuss this. So, Bez, Cam, who is your favorite black anime character? I have some examples. If you guys, I've got quite a few examples actually. If you guys need them.
I feel like, run through the examples.
So I'm going to run through the examples.
Top of my head is just Killer Bee. That's the only I can think of off the top of my head, because I feel like he's a gangster.
There's more than that. So I've kind of so I was thinking about it and I was like, I know some people will debate some of these, whether they're black or whether they're just dark skinned.
Yeah.
But from my point of view, if I feel like you're black, you're black. I don't care what the writer was going for, whatever. So
what were we saying? What's the guy from Kuroko, the blue head one?
Oh, the blue head one. Oh no,
I mean it. Yeah.
So I wasn't even thinking him, to be fair. That's not a bad example though.
He's dark skinned.
So funny enough, I do have a Kuroko character, but he's Papa.
I was gonna. He hit my mind as well. I was gonna say Papa.
Oh my god!
I feel like in my anime list, he was actually in my favorite characters. Funnily enough, even though he was in it for like an episode.
Yeah. All right.
Gangster.
So, but yeah, I have obviously from Naruto, I've got Killer Bee, A, and Diary as well.
Diary was
there's more from that village, but those are the top three that I picked out. Dutch from Black Lagoon, but I don't think either of you've seen that.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Dutch from Black Lagoon, Yoriichi and Tozen from Bleach.
Oh
yeah, Tozen. I was thinking, who's Tozen again?
Tozen, man.
Why not? He might be your favorite
list, bro. Pagan.
He's a pagan. He might be your favorite character.
He's a good character.
I liked him.
He's a good character.
I liked him.
I liked him up until the end. Like his ending is just terrible. Like him going half hollow, getting his eyes back on my breath.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Up until that point, but he had some morals and he had some logic. And when he fought the big wolf guy, or whatever he was, the fox guy,
yeah.
That was a good fight.
That was emotional.
Yeah, had some emotion. So yeah, Tozen, Afro from Afro Samurai, obviously. I'm putting Avdol. I was a bit like, he might not be, but I'm going Avdol from JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
He's Indian, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Is he not Indian?
He's not Indian.
Okay.
He's definitely not Indian.
Okay.
He's Egyptian.
Oh, Egyptian. Okay.
Which is
African.
He's African.
Yeah.
So we'll take those. A young Capone, Attack on Titan.
Who?
A young Capone.
Is he from the last season?
Yeah. He's from the later seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His village was like
from when Attack on Titan's bad.
Yeah.
I was like, who?
You remember his name, or did you have to Google
I remember his name. No, I remember his name because when Kev on stage was watching Attack on Titan,
oh, okay,
he was like, "Young Capone, that's my cousin." I was like, "Oh my god!" So that's the only reason I remember him. Like,
okay,
period.
Fair.
Like, I don't remember what he does or anything. I just know he was on Aaron's side, and Lord,
bloody hell.
This was more censored the first time I watched it, I'm sure.
It wasn't.
It was it not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of the censored ones. I mean, you could have watched a censored link, to be fair.
Because they like started censoring things later. I feel like this is like during the period where things were just uncensored.
This is crazy. I was not expecting to see that. Anyway, sorry. This is an aside. Canary, Hunter x Hunter. She's in it for 2 seconds.
Canary.
The killer was the butler. Yeah.
Then a couple more that you guys probably won't know, but Sam from Cannon Busters.
Nah,
you've not seen Cannon Busters?
No.
Fair enough. And then Fire Force. I can't remember his full name, but I think it was Ogun or something like that. There's a black character that's like friends with Shinra.
It rings a bell, yeah.
Fire Force.
Fire Force, yeah. He's friends with Shinra and Arthur. From he's like he gets he's black, and then when he's doing his powers, he gets like red fire markings on like his body.
I feel like he was in season 2, wasn't he? He was in season 1 as well.
I've seen season 2 as well, so
Okay.
I don't remember.
I think so.
I remember him in season 2. I can't remember him in season 1, but I feel like I remember them.
Was he from another thingy?
Yeah, he's not in their thing, but he has a history with Shinra and Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but those are the ones that I could think of while we were like prepping. So for me, Yorichi's my girl.
That's what I was gonna say.
But also, I like Dutch. I've always liked Dutch as well. Like my picture on my anime list is Dutch,
Yeah.
and it has been for what 15 years or something. Now?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Yorichi, and then obviously I never even thought of the girl from Hunter x Hunter.
Canary.
Yeah, but
You can't just pick her just because it's
It's not just because I
put her here, but she's barely in that show.
Obviously, I like the show, but I think she does play a small, meaningful role.
She fights Gon or someone.
Yeah,
doesn't she?
yeah. She fights Gon like when they're trying to rescue Killua.
Yeah.
But she then has like in that fight, there's like backstory between her and Killua, and I feel like of what I remember of it, it just felt meaningful.
Isn't she there when they're trying to open the doors as well?
I think she's
different?
after they open them.
Oh,
after the
Yeah,
doors.
after they get in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but just the small little friendship kind of thing that she has with Killua just was nice to see, you know.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
But
out of this
obviously,
list,
yeah.
I'm like, out of this list, she's not that impactful. When
But
you compare
of
to most
the
other
list, the
people.
only people who I've actually seen and can remember are Yorichi and her.
No Killer Bee, no Diary.
Well, I mean, Killer Bee,
A.
yeah, actually, forgot about it as well. Yeah.
And the young Capone, you seen Attack on Titan? Him and her are probably about the same level of importance, I would say, because he's one of the more prominent Team Eren people, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember like loving Killer Bee.
Killer Bee was fun.
Killer Bee was a
Bee
gangster.
was-
I
yeah.
like Killer Bee.
I think I
like
just
all of
found
them.
them kind of jarring. With
You just don't like rap music.
It's not, I just don't like how they did it with him.
You don't like his bars.
And I think A was obviously sick, and Dari I liked as well.
Yeah. I think I like Diary because Diary was that character of like just being like so down. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just funny.
Yeah. Like I'm so disrespectful. Wait, who is that says that? There's an anime character that calls everything he refers to himself as being like this.
I think it is Diary, or it's
not
the other
Diary.
one. Because there's the two there's Diary, and then there's the two people who are like just below him. I think it might be that
Yeah.
one then.
So no, I think they do something similar. This is gonna bug me.
Because I feel like they were like basically like Shikamaru's Lizard
Yeah.
Drag, but they had their own catchphrase instead of.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there's another character that's like this is gonna bug me. I'm gonna find it and you guys will probably know. But there's another character that's like, oh, even if I am ungraceful.
Even if I am ungraceful.
Yeah, it's
like,
not Diary.
it's not Diary because it's
Or
like
the other guy.
It's someone who's taking instructions and it's like, oh, I'll do this, but I'm ungraceful. It's not. It won't be disrespectful. It's like or like something that's like clumsy, but maybe it is ungraceful.
I think it's ungraceful.
I don't know.
Omoi. This guy. Is it him?
I don't. It's not him. It's not him.
Is it someone in Naruto?
I think it is Naruto. Someone ungraceful.
I can't think. That doesn't ring a bell to me at
It's this guy. It's the frog. This one.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Is
yeah.
he? That doesn't.
He's a summon, but when he's summoned, like, so he's not like Gamabunto and whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like got a big personality or whatever. He's in the pain fight with Jiraiya at first.
Okay.
And Jiraiya's like, right, let's do this. It's like, right. He's like, I will try, even I am ungraceful. Like, that's his whole like personality. Like, he's like, yeah. He's just like, yeah, I'm so ungraceful. Like, so that's sorry, yeah, that just tangent. But yeah, I feel like Daru's that kind of vibe as well. Just maybe less extreme. But I liked him. He was sick. He was capable.
He was a G.
And when he went up against
the twins.
it was a good fight. But I would still say I think Killer Bee's more impactful.
Yeah.
He teaches Naruto how to tame his tailed beast. He
whoops Sasuke.
That's what I'm saying. He teaches Sasuke a damn lesson. So bad that he even stopped to rap in the middle. Crazy. He's like, hold on, I gotta write these rhymes. But yeah, Yoruichi is just from how she mashes up Byakuya.
Yeah.
Just at the time when Byakuya was such a G as well. Byakuya up until that point was so you thinking he's this don, and she just wipes the floor with him. So.
I think mine's one of the Naruto lot, you know. I liked A as well. A was a good character. He was just angry and just he was a kind of gangster as well. Man just cut his arm off, not like Amaterasu. Nothing. I liked A as well. He was a good character.
Yeah, I like all three of the Naruto ones.
Yeah,
I just feel like Yoruichi is more impactful for me.
I mean, yeah, I've watched Naruto, but I truly don't remember much of what happens.
Yeah,
so I can't even. Honestly, I don't even remember the fight between Sasuke and B. I don't remember that much. I just remember that B tricks him at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember them. I remember Naruto leaving from the training with B, but I don't remember the actual training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't remember all the fist pumps?
No.
And
I remember Daru fight. I know who Daru fights. I remember
Genkaku.
Yeah, I remember the whole situation around it, but I don't remember enough of. I have a vibe in my head, and I'm I like the vibe of Daru, but I can't truly
He's an
remember.
electric user as well.
Yeah.
He's an electric user. We know how much you love that.
I didn't remember that, but that gives him a point.
I like Avdol because he comes back from the dead.
His stand is good as well. I like his stand. Avdol. I like his stand.
And they're all crying. Polarev especially.
Yeah.
You need to watch JoJo's. I swear to God,
you do.
You really need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Good shit.
What's his stand again? And what's it called?
It's some
red. What is it?
Yes.
It's Phoenix or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's on fire. It's
yeah,
fire
it's
Phoenix
sick.
thing.
I like his stand.
Yeah.
And he goes out like a G and then comes back.
Yeah. I Avdol. Oh my God. Yeah.
There's actually a good character in the new Bleach as well, 1,000 Year Blood War, who's quite a good black character. Cam, if you remember him.
The sniper guy.
Yeah. I liked him as well. He's a good character.
I can't.
No, sorry, not the sniper, the Zanpakuto guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Him. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I like him. He's a more tolerable version of B.
Damn.
Because he had that same kind of energy as well. And I don't know. It sat better with me than B did.
Fair enough. No one wants to vote for Afro.
I've not seen Afro Samurai.
Yeah, that's it. I've got it on DVD somewhere.
Afro is good as well.
Or his mate.
Or his whatever it is, not familiar, but his spirits. Yeah. I like the Samuel Jackson guy.
Yeah. That's his mate.
Him. Yeah, I liked him.
Afro, the problem with Afro is that he doesn't have a strong personality. He's just kind of walking around, being a badass, but walking around not doing much.
Yeah, he's a badass though.
He's very much a badass.
But then his mate is got the personality, and he's funny, and he's Samuel Jackson, so that gives him extra points as well.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think this experiment is about finding an actual answer. I think it's just about the discussions. I think that's fair.
Yeah. So you lot are both going Yoruichi.
I'd probably go Yoruichi. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go B. I think. Yeah.
Killer B.
Yoruichi.
The only thing for me would be is the 8 Tails is ugly, whereas Yoruichi's got a nice. I like her. Shihoe. What's the thing?
The cat.
No, her Bonkai and her Shikai.
Oh yeah.
The butterfly thing. Yeah. I like her moves, but
that's not her anything. That's just a move that she has. It's not her.
Oh, it's not her Bonkai.
No, it's not her Zanpakuto. We've never seen her use.
Oh, we're not
at all.
Oh, okay. I thought that was part of like Shikai or Bankai or something.
No,
I like her transformation into a cat as well. It's better than these,
Yeah, it's nicer than
You don't know it's a just a deep voice. Could be a female cat.
Could be a female cat, true. Just a deep voice.
But yeah, I think 8-tail is ugly. Whereas, yeah.
I didn't want to say anything. I was trying not to distract us. I was seeing it, but I was trying not to distract us. But yeah, horrible.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with B. B. B's my guy.
Fair enough. Right, so let's move on to another category. I know, Bez, you had a few. So which one do you want?
I'll go for one. Okay. So the one I'm gonna go with is the ultimate finishing move, but we're not allowed to include Kamehameha in it, or like because
Final.
I think we can include Final Flash because although Vegeta's cool and all that, that's not as iconic as some of the ones out there.
Trying to think, the Final Flash is never final.
It's never final.
He hasn't been anyone with that move.
Only when he was
Big Bang Attack's probably more final.
Yeah. What was it? Final Kamehameha. That's when something was final.
Trying to think, I swear he final flashes someone in Super and it works.
In Super,
because I feel like I remember people saying finally the final flash has done something.
Does he use it in the tournament?
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
actually, I feel like I remember him using it in the tournament. But I don't know who he used
and
it against.
I think it works against just some Scrabble or something.
Probably
works in that it just knocks them out of the ring.
Yeah.
But I feel like before that, just never try.
Nah, I never finished anyone.
Trying to final flash sell nothing. Like I know. I do like that move though, but it's bad for a finisher.
Yeah,
I feel like a finisher has to finish.
Even his other thing, when he committed suicide, basically.
Oh,
that didn't do anything either.
My God. A good finisher, Sand Coffin. that traumatized me. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go out like that.
That was creepy as hell. So the ones I've got listed are United States of Smash, which is the All Might versus what's his name? All for One. Yeah, All for One.
Yeah.
Serious Punch.
Serious Punch.
Saitama.
Yeah.
Domain Expansion Gojo, which I can't remember what his one's called.
I don't know if I call that a finisher.
He finished thingy with it though. He
finishes like I feel like the domain expansion is the setup for the finisher. Like honestly, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the domain expansion itself is not the finishing move. It's kind of like I'm trying to feel, I can't remember what it is.
I swear it is though, because when he uses it on the fair, it doesn't kill him. The lava guy. And I swear that's just the move he does with it. But
I feel that's what I'm saying. But I feel like the domain expansion is like you capture someone in your domain.
Yeah.
But then you actually have to do something in your domain to like the rules of your domain are to your advantage.
Yeah.
Obviously, but you then have to do something in the domain to finish off the person.
Okay.
You could like catch in the domain and then not do anything. Like whereas if you final flash someone, you're actually attacking them.
Yeah.
I think his finisher would be
the color purple. Deep purple. Okay. Fair. Okay, that then. Deep purple. Or Zawarda. Again, not really a finisher.
I would call that a finisher.
But just a cool move.
I would call the finisher the
Alright. They didn't really have finishers in JoJo. I mean, they got the Requiem, Golden Requiem with that's a finisher, and then aura. Yeah, there's ones I have listed down. Obviously, there's
Beast Bomb.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go to Naruto, then you got your Tail Beast Bomb, you got your Rasen Shuriken, you got. I'm still voting for Sand Coffin or Sand Prison, the one that he does to Kinimaru.
Yeah. What's Sasuke's one versus Itachi where he drops the lightning down? Like Kirito or something. I can't remember. It begins with a K.
I know what you're talking about, but that didn't finish Itachi.
Yeah, he finished himself, but that was the final move of the fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And he was still coming and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Chidori.
Just regular Chidori. I'm trying to even think of like other finishers from other anime.
What's guys?
What's the infinite Getsuga Tensho? What's the infinite Getsuga?
Final Getsuga.
Final Getsuga Tensho. That's a finisher.
That's a finisher. He uses it one time, doesn't finish the guy.
Oh yeah, he does it. This is, okay, I think we got to disqualify finishes that haven't killed anyone. But if it hasn't killed anyone directly, we got to disqualify.
But are they? I feel like most things are not like killing
Final.
blows.
That's why Sand Coffin has to win this. Gara kills like 3 people with that.
Because it's like it's a finishing move. A finishing move doesn't necessarily have to kill. Like
So to finish the fight.
Because finishing moves, even in games,
the fight's not over. Like we were saying with the Goku versus Jinru debate, the fight is not over till someone's dead. The fight can always resume unless the person's dead.
In anime sense, though, like death is you're not gonna come back for a couple episodes.
I seriously think my vote is going to Sand Coffin though, because I'm like, how many people did Gara kill with that? in an anime that then ended up where no one really dies, like.
Yeah.
But the people Gara Sand Coffin, you don't see them again. There's no reincarnation for them, man. You do not see them, man, again. Trying to think.
Exodia.
That's a finishing move.
Yeah, that's a finishing move.
That's the one. That's the unique way we're looking at it. Trying to think, what's Staz's finishing move again? Staz T Blood from Bloodlad, because he goes to do the Kamehameha, and then he's like, he gets stopped.
Copyright, yeah.
And then he's like, I can't do it like that. Goku would want me to use my own finishing move to do it, and then
I can't remember what he says though.
It's a move he uses a couple of times. I can't remember. Does he like squeeze the heart with his like from
something like that? Yeah.
Like
I can't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's see if I can find it.
I'm trying to think. Seen too many anime. They all just meld into.
What about Frieza? His Death Beam.
Death Beam.
Yeah.
That's the finishing move as well.
Just putting holes in people. What about L? Just writing names in the Death Note.
Kira.
Use pen. Not L, sorry.
That actually was on there on the list when I searched the what's it called, Death finishers, and that was on there. The Death Note was the finisher.
Oh my days!
Oh, he's got so many names. Too many names to mention. Yeah, it's hard because I feel like I can't think of, apart from like Sand Coffin, I can't think of any finishers that actually kill a person, end the fight, kill a person.
You do have
Spirit Bomb. That's a.
You have Spirit Bomb. You have Death Beam.
True.
Trying to think of some other anime. You have to forget anime that actually have like that level of violence to actually, because like if you think about like My Hero Academia or something like that, even like Detroit Smash didn't kill. No,
it didn't kill.
United States Smash didn't kill.
It finished him though.
It finished him, but it didn't kill him.
Final Zip is Staz's finisher.
Final Zip.
Yeah, an immensely more powerful version of the heart constriction zip used when he and Fumi were a hybrid to defeat Grim in his final form.
That sounds like something from the manga. I don't think we see this.
Him and
Fumi are what? Merged?
Or a hybrid to defeat Grim in his final form, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that happens in the anime. That sounds like a manga. That sounds like the end of the manga.
Then they got heart constriction zip.
I think heart constriction is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he clenches the heart and but he uses fist to crush it. This is crazy.
So wild.
It is. It really is. I can't believe you used to watch stuff like this. Like, I can't believe you actually watched stuff like this.
I know, bro.
Like, it's so. Now I'm just like, I can't believe.
I had a week where I watched this on one day, Demon King Daimon on another day.
Horrible show.
And another, like, bro, just pure ecchi nonsense.
Like, this has at least got some narrative that you can hold on to. Demon King Daimon is horrendous.
It's just a school, innit? It's just a school doing up school things.
I'm trying to think of who are more powerful characters who.
How much of, I mean, to be fair, how much of Fairy Tale have you got watched? Because you got Fairy Lore, which it again didn't. It should have finished people, but it didn't. When Laxus went to do it, but he didn't do it properly because he didn't have the heart for it.
I don't think we can count anything in Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale's too childish.
No one dies.
No one really dies with it. No.
What about Infinite Tsukuyomi?
Doesn't kill them. That just mentally traumatizes you.
Yeah. I think I'm very Sankoff, man. I feel like it's the most effective move that we can think of, and yeah, God can catch anyone with that. It seemed like he could get anyone with that at any time. I don't know what you even do to defend that.
Yeah, you just have to not get caught. Dodge that.
He would have got Lee if it wasn't for Guy.
Yeah,
Lee was about to get caught.
Well, the Rumble.
Sorry?
The Rumble. Attack on Titan.
Oh my days.
Just the colossal titans walking.
Yeah.
Why remind me of that nonsense?
What about direct shot? Blue Lock.
That was a finisher. Yeah. Pokemon, is there any finishing and moves in Pokemon? Team Rocket blasting off again.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Pikachu Thunderbolt. That's Ash's like sending Pikachu, making Thunderbolt. That's it.
Pikachu. Yeah, no, I think I've voted for.
I'm going Serious Punch.
Serious Punch.
I mean, he does then people a lot with Serious Punch still.
I think I go Death Beam. It's just
Freezer.
So sleek.
Yeah.
Just one shot.
I know it is very elegant. I will say that.
Well, Special Beam Cannon. That's the thing. That finishes Goku and Raditz.
Special Beam Cannon.
Takes too long to charge up though.
Doesn't Gohan use it in Super Superior as well?
Yeah. To kill Giant Cell.
Cell Max.
Yeah, Cell Max.
Special Beam Cannon.
He's like, how does he know that technique?
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's enough of that. Right, Cam, next category.
So I've written best weapon character, but I'm thinking like weapons with like separate character to whoever uses them as a weapon, plus like souls that are inside people. So like Kurama from Naruto, Sukuna, Migi from Thingy.
Parasite.
I like Migi. Migi was cool.
And then obviously Soul and Zangetsu. Soul from Soul Eater, Zangetsu, Bleach. I mean, obviously I'm going to say, I think Zangetsu is just sick. The introduction of him when he comes through, just with the black cloak in Ichiko's Soul Realm or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's hard. And every time he pops up, sick.
What about the Red Dragon, whatever thing? I can't remember what it's called. Is Red Dragon something?
I think it's like Red Dragon something. Gives him a gauntlet.
Yeah.
And then he has a full transformation. I won't lie. I was going to say, this show, if the fan service wasn't there, I think it'd be good. I think the actual like story of it is kind of good.
I think the story, it would have to be a completely different show if they took away the fan service, because the fan service.
Well, yeah, I think the obviously he gets stronger because of the fan service, but I think if they just remove that element of it, just give him regular strength increases. Just
normal power friendship.
Yeah, normal power friendship. Normal training arc.
Nah, give him normal power for because then it's consistent. Because it will stay the same.
It should be
instead of the ecchi stuff, the fan service stuff.
It should be just power friendship.
Power friendship. Like, I need to get stronger to save my friends. Boost.
But it should be like thingy. What's his name? I can't remember any of the JJK characters' names right now, man. Main character.
Itadori.
It should be like him managing to handle the fingers, because obviously he has all 8 pawn pieces in him, so it should be like him just gaining access to each pawn piece, like, and that's how he gets stronger. And then also he has the dragon thing, and he just learns how to get the full cowl.
Yeah. Trying to think who else.
So do the characters have to like be able to talk and stuff like
that?
Yeah,
they have to have a personality.
Be like a separate personality to whoever uses them.
Okay, so all for one or one for all, is that because he's obviously got the
that's loads of characters.
Yeah, he's got the remnants of the previous users and stuff in there.
I think we can count that. And obviously there's all of the characters from Soul Eater.
Yeah. But we're talking about the actual the spirit, not the user.
The spirit,
not the user.
So
it'll be Soul.
It'll be Soul. It'll be Zangetsu.
Yeah. Soul was cool.
Kurama. It'll be Sukuna.
I think Sukuna's a gangster.
Miggy's development in parallel to thingies. Shinichi's is. Well, like, as Shinichi gets darker, Miggy gets lighter, and it's kind of cool.
Do you know who I'm voting for? Pharaoh.
Okay.
Atom.
Atom. I don't think there's anyone more better and more kind. Ooh. Then again, would we count Bebe Bibbies?
This is why I said they don't speak, really, do they?
No.
That's why. This is why I was, because I did think that, and I was like,
they do come to you in your dreams.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like they did. I feel like Dragoon did some talking at some point.
There's a couple of situations. I know Ray and Drigger had a big falling out. And
he's not coming for him.
And no words were necessary. So they must have a personality to be beefing and have no words necessary.
This is why I asked the question, because I literally thought the same thing. I was like, if they can't talk, then maybe they won't count. But
what's understood don't need to be said.
Trigger.
You could go Digimon.
Digimon partners. Yeah.
Pepper breath.
Oh
my god. Man. I still think Atem is a good shout.
Atem is top. Very top.
Yeah, I don't know where Yugi would be without my man.
he wouldn't have got his granddad back. No. He would have just been
orphaned.
Yeah. Hoping Joey can save him. I feel like there's quite a lot, but it's hard to think of them.
There's a lot. The Ojamas for Chaz.
The Ojamas were sick. I like the Ojamas. They were sick, Karibo, Wing Karibo.
There's a lot of options, man. There's a lot of options for this one, for sure. Is there anyone else that uses... I'm trying to think of other characters that have like people inside of them. And stuff.
Yeah,
like Stans don't talk, do they? They don't.
No, they don't really have. They don't
personality.
They don't do anything independent of the user.
Yeah.
Really.
I don't know, like characters like that in One Piece
who have
no second personalities from eating a devil fruit.
I don't think so, I'm trying to think of it. I don't think there actually is. They have like, so Zoro's sword has a personality, but it like chooses its user sort of thing rather than it talks to, but it doesn't, it doesn't have a proper personality like that. There's not really, it's just that, I think that's it, like kind of some swords can choose their own users and things like that.
Yeah.
We mentioned Afro Samurai before. He's like got his spirit, Samurai Jackson, because he's like he doesn't really fight or anything, does he? He's just there.
He's just there vibing. Trying to think. Is there any? I'm trying to think of like shows that I've seen storylines where like their weapon is pissed at them. But that's always the obvious. That's the obvious one. Obviously, Zangetsu gets pissed at Ichigo bare times.
Kurama just hates Naruto the whole time.
Through, yeah. Itadori pretty much wants to kill. Sukuna pretty much wants to kill Itadori. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll stick with Pharaoh Atem because he's the only one that is on side from the beginning. And then I'm like, without him, I feel like that show doesn't have the source that it has.
It doesn't. Absolutely.
You remove him, and all of the source is gone.
I like Sukuna though. I really like Sukuna. He's a good character. I do really like him, but Yu-Gi-Oh is a big part of our childhood
for sure,
and it's not the same without Atem.
No. What about the other one? The girl that's cursed. Utah.
Utah.
No. Utah, I love you. No.
Nah. JJK movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
Oh my word. Bez is about to get a nosebleed over here. Yeah. I'm going at him. What are you lot saying?
I said Zangetsu.
Zangetsu.
Man, like Zangetsu.
I have to go at him as well. I have to. Is
not the hollow inside Ichigo, Cam. Not the hollow inside Ichigo.
No. Nah. Zangetsu's better, bro.
Zangetsu's better than Hollow Ichigo. Than Hollow Ichigo.
Yeah.
And
there's also deeper levels to it.
Yeah, for sure.
In the new stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to watch that sometime.
You do.
I'm not going to watch it anytime soon though. So
I think the last part's coming soon.
Is it the last part?
They said maybe it's not going to be the last one, but they're going to do that Attack on Titan. But I'm sure they said it was the last one.
When it's finished, maybe I'll then.
Doesn't feel like it should be finishing anytime soon.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, watching this is just reminding me of like a joke that had me dying for ages, and the character that did it is not even in the show yet. In fact, the other character's not even in the show yet either.
I remember what you're talking about.
There's like. Remember, he finds this blonde girl, right? He's probably about to find her right now. That's what he's doing, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. She's early on.
Yeah, and then they get this little boy later, like Gasper or whatever.
I don't remember it.
But basically, obviously, they're all after chess pieces, right? And the blonde girl that he's about to find is a bishop.
Yeah.
And then later on, they get this little boy in the gang that also becomes the other bishop for the group. And then, for some reason, one of her rivals, what's her name?
Rias.
One of Rias's rivals is like betting, they're like having a wager, whatever. And he's like, he wants the blonde one to join his harem of like...
Yeah.
Because he just has a harem of black women or whatever. He wants the blonde one to join the harem of women. So then he's like to her, if we win, we get your bishop. And the little boy just screams out, no, take me. And I was rolling. Like, it's not as funny because of how I'm describing it, but I was rolling because it's like, why would he's obviously not talking about you.
Yeah.
But the way, just the quickness of the response and just the way he's just like, no, take me. And it just fit the character so well because he's just so not concerned with anyone else other than like himself kind of thing. And it's like, read the room, he's not talking about you. But, yeah, it's funny. I was literally one of them jokes. You know when you watch like a show, you have to pause it because you crack. It
has you out of nowhere for ages. You're like, why is that so funny? Bro?
Yeah, I was like, that's funny, but it's good stuff. But yeah, I think we agreed on that one. Well, not agreed on that. I think we agreed that we're done with that one.
Yeah.
So then I have another category for you guys to discuss: best gunslinging character.
Gunslingers.
So I've got some examples. This one was hard to think of some, so I did Google some. So we got Revi from Black Lagoon. We got Takahashi from High School of the Dead, because he's got that epic
sniper shot.
That epic sniper shot. Def the Kid.
Yeah.
Vash the Stampede. Mista from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yukio from Blue Exorcist. Stark, one of the Espada from Bleach. Genma from Demon Slayer. I don't know if you've actually seen that far.
There's a gunslinger in Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
How? Is he a demon?
No.
He's a slayer.
Yeah.
What?
Watch the show, man.
What kind of breathing does he use?
Watch the show.
Is he a sniper?
he uses, you go and get these bullets. Where was I? Oh, Mai Zenin, JJK. Kenny Ackerman, Attack on Titan. Yuri Nakamura from Angel Beats. Pretty much the entire Assassination Classroom people. And then the sniper from Sakamoto Days. I can't remember.
He was a gangster, to be
He was
fair.
really good.
He was
I
a
can't
good
remember his
character. Immediate thoughts is Def the Kid. I think Def the Kid, he was a good character. I liked him.
I like Revi because she was just so gangster.
Yeah.
So she's like probably the most gangster character in any anime ever. She's so hard.
My immediate thought is Stark.
Of course it would be. He's a on this list. He's a bum.
Nah.
Which one's Stark? He's the
number one.
Oh yeah. Isn't
Who does he lose to again?
Bro, he loses to
the guy in the pink kimono?
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
Shunsui.
he losing to side characters.
He's bro,
He loses to Sidemen.
bro.
Literally a side character.
But he's literally one of the strongest.
Sideman.
He's probably the second strongest after the head captain.
Sideman.
Side man.
Sideman. Yeah, Def the Kid is good. I like Def the Kid. Vash the Stampede, obviously, he's proper Western gunslinger type.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Trigun.
Oh, okay.
The Batosai. You don't know the Batosai, Cam?
Is he the Batosai? Isn't the Batosai Rurouni Kenshin?
How am I mixing it up?
Yeah, Batosai is Rurouni
I
Kenshin.
feel like he's the Batosai.
Is he Batosai as well?
Because they don't know his name is Vash.
Unless maybe Batosai just means like,
And they use it in both.
yeah.
I feel like it's just a situation where I don't remember most of these people. And so Stark is the one that stands out in my brain because I've seen Bleach so many times and I've seen that,
Yeah.
seen the character. And I think just in the context of the other Spadas, I think he's just the sickest because he became a Aranka by himself.
He wasn't in it much though, was he?
And he wasn't. No. He's pretty much his whole story is told just during that fight.
Yeah.
But the fact that he became a Aranka by himself is without the influence of Aizen.
Yeah.
He's just sick. And he's just wandering the land by himself. Just chilling. And then he uses guns, which is sick.
No love for Mai Zenin or Kenny Ackerman?
The thing is, Kenny Ackerman was cool, but I feel like it was Levi who made him cool with the Kenny when they had the
I
choose.
couldn't even remember who that was until he said Levi. Okay, that's who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But Kenny was sick. I liked Kenny as well.
He changed the show. He turned the show from killing Titans to killing people.
Yeah.
He literally changed the show.
Who was the other person you just said?
Mai Zenin.
Who's that?
The other Zenin's big sister.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh,
The
yeah.
other than his big sister.
Mm.
The other one who
the
does.
one
She's the one that has
glasses.
she's the one with the glasses.
The one with the glasses, big
Big
sister.
sister. Yeah, okay.
Aren't they twins? I thought they were twins.
They might be.
I think they are.
I'm pretty sure they're twins.
But she's in like the class above.
Yeah. No, they're in
No,
the same
they're from
year,
different
but they're in different
schools.
classes. Different schools, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or different regions or something. Or
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah.
No love for the assassination classroom people.
I've only seen like half of the first season.
They become sick with it. They become
They do.
very, very good with it. I think Yuri Nakamura is a shout as well because of the Angel Beats. The main girl in Angel Beats.
I don't remember Angel Beats well enough to
comment
same.
on that. So long. I watched that so long ago. It's only 12 episodes.
Man.
Probably watched it over like 2 days.
Yeah. No love for Takahashi. He's probably got the most iconic shot out of all of these people.
I know the shot. I have not seen the show.
See, that's how iconic. That's how iconic it is. That's how iconic it is. It was so like it doesn't make any sense as to why he would do
Jiggle
that.
physics.
It's fan service. They're like literally. There's no reason for him to have done it like that. Like
Stabilize the gun, bro. What do you want?
It didn't stabilize shit. It did the opposite.
I'm surprised I haven't seen that, Cam. That I know it was actually
The show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I started it, but yeah, I never finished it.
It's a good show, man.
I thought that one was actually decent. Like minus all the fan service.
Sorry, yeah. Did you watch All of Us Are Dead?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say it's literally that in anime form.
Yeah, no.
All of Us Are Dead is good.
That was a sick show.
But yeah, we got. So it sounds like it's Def the Kid, Revy, and Stark.
Man, like.
I like Kenny Ackerman as well, but I feel like again it's just
They're
that
all
moment
good.
is carrying it in my head rather than his actual whole story.
Yeah, I feel like gun characters when everyone else is using swords is just sick.
They're just scuffed. They're just tapped. But that's why we have to go for Revy then, because she's a gun user in a world of gun users, and she stands out.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say
Gangster.
that.
I feel like she was my favorite character in that show.
So hard.
But I didn't love Black Lagoon that much. So
that's such a goated show.
it was
man.
decent, but I wouldn't say I was goated. It's decent.
So goated, and the way how they talk and stuff as well, like just best.
It's proper adult anime, isn't it?
Yeah, best and like, yeah.
But then, as you said, the iconic shot is High School of the Dead. It is the most iconic. I feel like there's no moment for anyone else.
Yeah, and they do use guns a lot in that show, and he uses guns.
Yeah.
Like that sniper shot is so stupid.
Honorable mention to Sakamoto Days though, just because I like that episode where he was the sniper guy was they were doing what was it, the paintballing sort of
thing,
I like that episode. That episode was good. But I think I'm gonna stick with Death the Kid. I need to watch Soldier again. I don't remember Death the Kid well enough, but I remember liking him when I watched it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Like with all of these shows, it's like I remember the feeling that I have when I think of it, but I don't remember like specifics.
Yeah, that's the problem. And like I feel like what I remember the best is probably Stark,
yeah.
But I can't choose him.
I remember Genma the best because I've seen him most recently.
Which one's Genma again?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Yeah.
But again, that's using guns in a world where everyone else is using swords.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure it's sick, but I haven't seen it.
You're gonna watch it now?
No. I mean, the more I hear of later seasons of Demon Slayer, it makes me want to watch it more. And I want to watch it regardless because I really want to like it.
Oh, come on. Who's moving like this? Sorry. Who's moving like this? Just straight out two hands. It's coming through like John
I swear
Wick.
most like gunslingers as well in anime are dual wielding pistols. Stark does. Def the Kid does. She's obviously doing that.
Yeah, I think she's Revy Two Hands. Like as a nickname.
2 hands, very 2 hands.
Just unloading. Bop, 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 bop.
Just no emotion, no remorse. Just walk through the door, just bang, bang, bang.
Barely looking at who she's shooting, just gunshot.
Yeah, these are neo-Nazis.
Okay. So she said we're taking out everyone.
Yeah,
everyone dies.
Oh, come on.
She can't see it. She's not looking at them.
She don't need to. She just got it like that. She just had enough of them. So, yeah.
She trying to... What's she doing? Is she rescuing someone or is she just gone through to kill them all?
Bad boy.
Just gone through to kill them all.
I should put him on there as well. I'll show you. So funny because the real life shotgun would have bust him in the head top.
Yeah.
If he was holding it like that.
That's how strong he is. Just
That's how strong he is.
Yeah, he just no recoil.
no recoil. Just
Full stabilized.
Yeah, gangster. Just threatening the staff and everything. Right. So yeah, sounds like again, no consensus. Are we gonna like agree on anything?
I doubt it.
Right, who's got next one?
I'll go next. So my second one is most powerful eyes in anime.
Eyes.
So just ones I got listed are the Rinnegan, Shinigami eyes, Millennium Eye from Yu-Gi-Oh, Pegasus's Eye, Byakuya. Was it? No, Bakugan. No.
Bakugan?
What is it?
Byakugan.
That's it, yeah.
I was like, Bakugan. I was like, Byakuya doesn't have eyes.
I was like, Byakuya. I was like, wait, that's not right. I was like, Bakugan. No, that's not right either. Byakugan. And then, yeah, Gias. They're the ones I had off the top of my head. And then
put Sharingan.
I didn't put Sharingan. I thought that's too iconic again. Like, I want to make it a bit difficult.
I'm trying to think. Is there any other eyes?
You got I mentioned earlier the Kurapika.
Yeah.
His eye, the family eyes, Scarlet eyes. And then have you lot seen?
About, what's his face? Eraserhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eyes. Yeah, they're pretty sick. Have you lot seen Black Butler?
No.
No. Okay. CL Phantom Hive. I think he's got a special eye as well, which is how he signs the contract with the Butler.
Can't be using it like the show, Ben. Show's gas.
This show.
Yeah.
It's gas.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Did you not? I thought you said you didn't like it.
No, I said it was not. I said I wouldn't say it's goated.
Oh, okay. For 2006 as well, it's good. Like this style of animation, whatever. If it was made now, it would be crazy.
Yeah. I was too young. I like shonen. I like the.
Like no signing.
Nah, give me
just guns blazing. Look at all these guns. It's like just proper like action movie type stuff. Just literally like the Expendables.
Nah,
look at bears. Come on.
You know what? I actually don't think I liked this style of anime back in the day though, because like even when you look at like Bungo, Stray Dogs, and things like that, I didn't like those. I didn't really watch it properly, but I feel like I watched part of that. I was like, I wasn't a fan.
So you mean the art style, or do you mean the violence?
The serious, like just this sort of art style and serious anime kind of thing.
Yeah,
like classic, just. Yeah, something
I
about
like it because it's just like movies to me. It's just like action movies. Like,
yeah.
So it's got some drama. Like, see, even the way they just did that with both of them just turning and going bang.
Yeah.
Like, it's very like, it gives me like Expendables vibes and stuff. Like, just whatever movie that Jason Statham's in or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that kind of vibe.
Transporter.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it was decent, but yeah, I feel like I didn't get sucked into it that much, but I feel like those kind of animes didn't pull me in much. I preferred the shonen gas hype up ones.
Are you saying then or just in general?
Then I haven't gone back to watch any of them, to be fair, but then thinking about like I feel like I've seen like when you have like Gangster, I feel like that started off and that really interested
Gangster
me.
Was boring.
No, but the start interested me and then it fell off after. But I'm trying to think of any more nowadays that I would have seen.
I guess Lazarus is kind of getting that way.
I've only watched the first episode still, but that interested me again from the first episode.
Have you watched?
I haven't watched. I've watched second episode.
Okay.
I haven't watched anything further.
I've only seen the first episode still as well. This is what happens when it's high seas watching, man. I have to search for it. Like if it's on Crunchyroll, I'm on Crunchyroll anyways to see other stuff. So if it's there. I'll just remember to watch it. I have to go find it.
Yeah, and Channel 4's got too many adverts to watch it on there. It's horrible. But on the powerful eyes, what are you lot thinking? What's you lot's thoughts on?
I like Gias, but obviously Gias there's no like one power. I mean, if we're talking specifically Lelouch's, I think Lelouch's is sick, but obviously there are other ones that people have.
Yeah.
Like someone has like a time stoppy one. Who is that? I can't remember who. I feel like I remember that, but I don't know who it is. But yeah, I think it's a cool thing. But I do like Kurapika's situation. But as I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if that's if all of his clan would have that same power if they knew Nen.
Yeah.
Like if they would all be specialists when they have activated their crimson whatever eyes. Or if it's just specific to him thing.
Mm.
But it's sick regardless. Like, especially the way he's, like, the way he created his power around it.
Yeah.
His, like, Nen power. I think that's sick. Being able to use all of the different types of Nen in a fight. Taking out Uvo like he's a mug.
Yeah. I think there was. I would count them because I feel like it's when the eyes are active, that's when he can use his power, sort of thing. So for him anyway, it's like I guess
for him it's like
it
counts. Yeah.
What about the Emperor Eye, Bez?
Oh, the Emperor Eye was sick. That was sick.
You need to watch Kuroko no Basuke.
Oh, it's Kuroko.
Emperor Eye.
I don't even care what it does. It's terrible.
The Emperor Eye was sick.
The Emperor Eye was good.
It was gas. I mean, the thing is, because I like Kuroko so much, I feel like that could even take it. But
I might vote for this.
And then you got the Hawkeye. What was it? The Eagle Eye in there as well. And Hawkeye, whatever it was.
Yeah.
This is the movie, the Jabberwockies, whatever they're playing.
The American lot.
Yeah.
What's the Emperor Eye?
You're gonna see it, I think.
Am I going to be able to understand what it is
Maybe.
just visually? Which character has it?
Red. This one.
Yeah.
Here we go. There you go. He's just activated. You saw. He said, Sharingan.
Ooh.
Oh, he stole the ball.
I don't know what this.
He stole the ball.
I mean, I can see that.
And he's going to shoot from
Nonsense.
He's going to shoot from his own D. That's so hilarious.
Nonsense. What does it do?
He helps him predict his opponent's moves. So that's why he was able to steal the ball.
It's Sharingan, basically.
Yeah.
No, but he's thingy. Puzzle piece man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blue look.
Isagi.
Isagi.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You say the powers are so like ridiculous. I'm like, they're not. They make it seem supernatural in a sense. But like his power, that's his power. He was like the big villain of the original show almost. And that was his power, that he predicts. Oh, he sees the future, but he's just reading the game. He's just good at reading the game. That's all it is.
So obviously certain things I can get behind, but certain other things I'm like, well, no. That just.
I feel like my man that just shot. He's the only one that you really have a big problem with.
I mean, I have an issue with Kuroko as well.
Oh, because he disappears.
Yes,
he doesn't disappear. They just don't perceive him.
It doesn't make sense. If you're not perceiving, there's a very big issue.
The show does make sense though.
If you can't see this guy on the court.
Because you're not looking at him. And you're not looking for him.
Problems. Someone should be able to see him and call him out. There's no way There's
only 5 people on the court.
There's enough guys to see him, bruv.
No, but the show explains it though as well.
And also, if you watch actual basketball, this actually happens. Because imagine you're playing the Golden State Warriors, right? Back in the day, right? They've got Steph Curry. They've got Kevin Durant. They've got Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and some center. It doesn't matter. That was the team plus some center. So you got 2 guys on Steph Curry, like you're the opposite. You got 2 guys on Steph Curry because he's a mad threat, and then you got someone on Klay Thompson. You got someone on Kevin Durant. Got someone on Draymond. Where's the center? No one knows. That's literally center's just standing underneath the basket, just like, hey, all right, up top. That happens in basketball, and that's what Kuroko's. That's why he plays with players like the Generation of Miracles and Kagami, because they specifically draw attention, like so much attention.
And the light to his shadow.
Yeah, he couldn't play on a team with just bums because he would never be able to do his thing. He can only do it standing next to people who shine bright like a diamond. It makes, and it's explained in the show in that way as well. But then the way how they show it seems fantastical. But it's explained in the show that people like Kagami and the other Generations of Miracles or whatever they draw attention. And because he's quite the opposite in that he's unremarkable at basketball.
Yeah.
He's the person where the attention goes away from. Because he can't give him the ball underneath the basket, he's missing.
Do you mind spoilers?
We don't care.
It diminishes as well. So the more he does, the more they see him.
Yeah.
So actually, then he stops being invisible.
Exactly. Because like a real game, you write someone off, or you think someone's not a threat, and if you watch any basketball, they might start the game thinking that center, who cares? Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, these are the guys to worry about. And then you realize the center's on 15 points and you played one quarter. You're like, actually, let's pay attention to this guy. It's literally that vibe. And then, literally, in the show, the more he does he's like a passer, he's a playmaker.
Yeah.
So the more he does with passing and whatever, they start to pick up on him. And then, as it goes on, he gets better at different skills. So he learns how to dribble and he learns how to shoot. And he just becomes visible. And then he just can't do shit. Basically, like, because he learns how to dribble and he learns how to shoot from his position of not being seen.
Yeah.
But then he starts to get seen because he's doing all these things now. And then because he
becomes a player to watch out for.
Yeah, but then because he's not actually good at these things, he's not able to do it anymore because he's being seen and he gets put on the bench. It's tough, man. I was like, no, my man Kuko, get him back.
He's there with a towel over his head, like, sad.
I feel like it's. I feel like the thing with Kuroko is I don't know enough about basketball, and also I know too much. In that with football, I know the whole game, so I can write with Blue Lock. I can like just get into it and just write off certain things. With something like Haikyuu or Prince of Stride, like nonsense like that, I'm like, I don't know nothing about these things, and I also don't care.
Yeah.
So whatever they're doing, I'm like, I can just get into it. But with Kuroko, I'm just like, I know enough about basketball to be like, well, this just makes me unhappy because I'm like, this doesn't make no sense. A guy scoring from anywhere is just dumb in my brain. And I said, maybe it's because I don't know enough.
Yeah,
go
watch 2018 Golden State Warriors, man.
Yeah. Like maybe if I had reference in real life, then I could be okay with it. But when I was watching it the first time around, like when it was probably airing season 1, I was just like, I just can't get into this. What's going on doesn't make any sense. Like, it's so funny because I have the same issue with nonsense kids shows like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Bakugan and and Beyblade. I'm like, these things, I can't suspend my disbelief. Obviously, I'm a grown man now, so it makes sense that I shouldn't be able to watch it and enjoy it to a certain point. But when they're doing things like talking about Bit Beasts like they're real actual things that appear on in the
for their toys,
yeah, like from their toys, I'm like, no, but they're not there. Like this is not a thing. Like, you're saying go, like you have any control over what's happening in the stadium or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything. You've done your bit, and now the thing is just playing out. It's just playing out how it's playing out. But I feel the same. Yeah, it's just the same way I feel about most sports anime. I'm just like, yeah, well, it doesn't quite make sense in my brain, and so I have to just stop watching because I'll just be questioning every time something happens that doesn't make sense to me. I'll start questioning it, and I won't be able to get off that point for a while. It'll just be in my brain. I won't be able to concentrate on what's actually going on screen.
The thing about Kuroko, and I guess you keep saying you don't know enough about basketball, but the thing about Kuroko is every player in Kuroko is based off a real player from the real NBA.
Okay.
But they're just turned up to be in anime like extremes or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the guy that shoots from anywhere is based off of like players like Dame and Steph Curry or whatever who do shots like this that I just showed you. Like, he could pass the ball, he could do whatever. He doesn't need to shoot from here. Like, he's got time. He could have drove. He could have done anything, but he just stood there and just shot it.
But
he shoots that on a regular basis.
But that, I don't know. That's acceptable. No, that's unacceptable. Obviously,
This is not an acceptable shot for 95% of basketball players.
That's what I was going to say. I was saying, obviously, it's the peak of human like ability.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was taking shots from like on his side of the court, then I'm like, bro, what? Like consistently just draining threes from his side of the court. I'm like, bro,
that's basically half court. He just shot that from.
Yeah,
like, and yes, Kuroko takes it all the way to the extreme and has him shooting from his own D. Sure,
but the statement of he can score from anywhere is
okay. No basketball player shoots 100%.
Joker's been scoring a few from full court, hasn't he?
Just like hoofing it.
Yeah, he just
he has. But like
in real life, no one scores 100%.
Of course not.
Yeah, no. But in Kuroko, is it not said that he scores from anywhere?
Yes,
if he's lucky.
But
he's lucky, well,
yeah, he basically does everything to be lucky on the day. So like he
reads his horoscopes.
He gets his lucky item. He does,
okay.
He cuts his nails to a certain level.
Make sure not to walk under any ladders or anything like that.
Okay. He does his match day superstitions.
So he's domino. There you go. I'm sure Domino would be scoring everything.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, as I said, I feel like with Kuroko, it literally just comes down to I know enough about basketball where I can critique it, but I don't know enough about basketball where I can say, okay, this makes some sense or this is reasonable. But yeah, with like Princess Stride, I really enjoyed that.
Oh my
That's
god.
the tagging one.
Yeah.
It's like the relay race.
That was sick. I can't lie.
And the stuff that I've seen of Haikyuu, I liked as well.
Haiku's good.
Obviously, I like Blue Lock, but even that it's kind of jarring sometimes. when Thingy, what's his name? The younger brother, purple hair.
In Blue Lock,
Ray.
Yeah. When he went into his goblin demon mode, I was like, I don't really like this. I'm not really vibing with it. Not Ray, sorry.
Really?
Ray. Sorry. He's not
the main the
Sai's younger brother.
Yeah, Itoshi.
Ray.
Rin.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate this. I hate this with a passion.
He's playing with tongue out. He's Ronaldinho.
Nah, I was uncomfortable.
He's Ronaldinho.
Didn't they show it like Michael Jordan doing it? Like Maradona, he played with his tongue out.
People have done this.
Yeah, it's a thing. I swear they showed it in anime. That like they had like when they're in a concentration zone, their tongue just starts to hang out. And then they had like Michael Jordan, he's doing it.
Okay.
Then Maradona would do it. Like
he was in this bag.
Don't like it when real people do it.
You don't like it when real people do it?
Nah, man. We were on eyes. How did we get here?
Yeah, literally, because of the Emperor.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody get up! It's time to jam now.
But that's what I'm saying. This is what people do.
Okay. Well, it's another situation where I don't have the full knowledge of. I might just stop watching sports anime altogether. It's clearly not for me. I don't care about sports in real life, so it's just not for me. Maybe if they make it F1.
You'd hate that too.
Nah, I might get behind it.
Nah, you would. Or watch like Initial D or something, man. Have you seen that?
Nah.
Is that a movie or?
Yeah.
Is it a movie?
I believe so.
It's drag racing or something, isn't it?
It's an old one, isn't it? That one, yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, drifting.
Yeah, it's Fast and Furious.
There is like a I don't know if there's like car racing
gas.
anime, but it's like girls doing car racing.
You could watch cycle racing, Mishi pedal.
Cycling. No,
Yeah.
man.
That's another one's meant to be quite gas, isn't it?
I started it. It's hype.
I want to watch it, but that was one where I was like, oh, it's not dubbed yet, but like, I'll come to it at some point.
I knew sports anime were sick when I watched Mishi pedal. Yeah. And the guy What?
No, I think I've know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's riding a bloody like mum bike with like a basket in the front. Right. So there's like this other guy is training or whatever. He's like actually in the team. He's got his racer bike. He's training whatever. And he's riding. And the main character is on his like his mum's bike with this bloody basketball basket at the top of the thing or whatever. It's not a racer bike. It's just like any old bike. And the guy's like, "Oh, how's he keeping up with me on this like his mum bike?" And then he sees the bike is not even like calibrated properly. So every time he's pedaling, the pedal is clipping the ground. He's like, wait, he's on this mum bike. His pedals are grazing the ground on every like, touch. How is he keeping up with me? And then that's when he's like, join the cycling club. You know how it always goes, isn't it? Yeah. So please join the cycling club.
Wait, do you want to join?
Yeah.
Were they racing or were they just riding?
He was training. The one
guy was training,
and the other guy was cycling home. And it wasn't racing or whatever. Like, yeah, and it's just like, yeah, just. He's like, how's he keeping up with me? Like, oh my god, yeah, gas. But the reason I didn't watch all of it or like keep going with it was because it's in Japanese.
Yeah.
If it was dubbed, I probably would have finished that. It was hype.
Yeah.
Have we? We're still on eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Boy.
I said Gios.
Gios is good.
Gios was good.
And he's like, kill yourself. I feel like it does your Death Note, but better because you don't need a name.
Yeah. They need to see it, don't they?
What would they need to see is Gios? But what was the restriction of it? You couldn't use it again and with the same person for
you can use it once on someone.
Oh yeah, just period.
Yeah,
isn't
just
it?
period. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously he loses control of it, and it's always active later on.
Yeah.
And he accidentally tells his sister to to kill Japanese.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, guys, Britannian soldiers kill the Japanese.
Yeah. Oh.
And then she has to die, bro. That was so sad.
Sheesh.
I was going to rewatch that as well.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet. Damn, that was crazy.
Ichigo in another font.
I
said he's just Ichigo in another font because it's the same name, isn't it? Same name, same
voice actor. Yeah.
Or Johnny Young Bosch.
And Suzaku Kurugi. YG.
Which one's Saku again?
Suzaku.
Oh, he's
the Japanese guy who becomes a role knight or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you watched Red Line, Cam?
Red Line? No.
Oh, that's hype.
What is that?
It's a movie as well, but it's about racing.
Oh, racing, okay.
Have you seen the baseball anime? I can't remember what it's called now off the top of my head. That was a good one though.
Baseball.
This is Madhouse as well. You'll like it.
Yeah, I saw.
But eyes. Who am I saying eyes? Tough. We're not doing Sharingan now because that's just too iconic.
That's why. Can't include
it's iconic,
that.
and it's also got power creeps to hell. Like it just got stronger and stronger and stronger, while everyone else just didn't get stronger.
Mongaku.
Yeah.
Huh? So you have Sharingan and you have Mongaku.
No, but I'm saying like within the context of the anime, you would think that they would, lend something to Byakugan, but they didn't. They just said
all they did was give it a blind spot.
Yeah, like,
you can look really far and have a blind spot in a certain area.
Literally, because when you first hear about the Byakugan, it's just like
up there with them.
Yeah, it's like 360
on par with Sharingan.
And then like the first fight that is really used in, it's like it has this massive blind spot. That
he's aware of but can't do anything about other than know it's there.
And I swear Sharingan and Byakugan are both meant to be descended of Rinnegan.
Yeah.
But how is Sharingan stronger than Rinnegan?
It's not.
Nah, Rinnegan's crazy when it's unlocked fully, I feel like.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen.
But even Pain.
Because you've seen Pain.
But yeah, I've seen Pain. But I feel like Sharingan, like on a 1-to-1, I feel like a elite Sharingan, Mangekyou Sharingan user probably takes out Pain by himself.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, all 6 of them by himself.
Who? Sasuke?
Not Sasuke. Maybe Itachi.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Itachi is a Genjutsu spammer. He's not. I feel like okay. That's probably disrespectful. But he's not far off from being. He's not far off from being Kurenai.
That's so rude.
Bro, that is disrespectful.
That's so rude.
But he's got a Matarasu, he's got the Susanoo, like these things are useful and are quite powerful. And I'd say
but he wouldn't know where Nagato is. The only how Naruto found Nagato was through
Sage mode.
Sage mode.
Okay, but he wouldn't lose then. I feel like he would take out all of the...
Them pains were tricky.
Yeah, they all have different powers as well.
They were specifically...
Susanoo draw for the sword and that's it. End it. Or like...
What about the one that's
Almighty push.
What about the one that's revived? Yeah, and the one that revives them.
Bruh, I don't know.
Tricky. That's what I'm saying. The pains were tricky. Like one of them was like could revive, so they kept him kind of to the side so that he could revive them. You had the bloody
gravitational
one, which was my man.
Nagato. No, Yahiko. Yeah.
Then you had the one that was
The summoner.
the summoner. Yeah, very annoying. With the long hair. Jiraiya was struggling with him by like it was 1-on-1 and Jiraiya was struggling. You have the...
What were the other ones?
But is that all the Renegon does? What does it do more than that?
I don't understand what the Renegon
I don't. Yeah, I feel like there's more to it, but I don't really understand what.
There's more to it because when Sasuke gets it, he's doing a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's reality altering. I feel like it's some kind of
something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, is the purpose of it.
And then, but does Sasuke not have a mixed one with Sharingan as well, or does he have one of each?
I think he has one of each in the fight. Like against Kaguya, he has one of each. Because Naruto has the other one, isn't it?
No, Naruto doesn't get Rinnegan.
What does he get?
He just gets the thingy behind his head and like the Sage. So he gets half the Sage of Six Path stuff, and then Sasuke gets the Rinnegan.
Okay.
Yeah, Sasuke gets the Rinnegan and Sharingan in one.
Combo.
I think Byakugan just got shafted.
It was terrible.
Fully disrespected. And they're all alive as well, so they should be innovating and finding new ways to use their thing.
They do. Rotation.
That's all there before.
I can see your chakra.
And also
64, but they just do more palms.
They should be taijutsu demons, like just full on hand to hand combat.
Yeah,
murking people on the highest level.
But they just
they should be on par with Guy after he unleashes all gates. Like. Or they should be like deflecting chakra attacks and stuff.
Literally,
it's just palms. I think they see the chakra points and then they just go crazy with the palms.
Just rotation and tail beast bomb. Like that didn't hit me. I'm not gonna throw that shit away.
Could you imagine? Oh look! Cracked.
Super four bomb. You have to add an extra row.
128 palms. 128 palms. Yeah, that's gas.
Yeah, man. Does Hinata ever fight anyone?
She
does.
Tries to fight pain.
She tries. She does. I swear she
tried to avenge Neji or something.
Yeah, because she learns like a palmy jutsu or taijutsu as well. Like she like has wind over her hands and can like strike like that.
Oh yeah.
Like a ranged thing or.
No, it's a taijutsu, like a hand to hand. But then she has like a something around her hands when she's striking. But I think she tries to avenge Neji, but I think that's it. Naruto just tells her sit down.
Sit back down. What you mean?
Yes.
Against Obito.
It is ranged.
A little bit,
yeah. So bummy.
They're just scouts. That's all they're good for. That's they're
literally.
Scouts.
This is a disrespectful thing, man. Descendant of the Renegon. Not very useful.
So you have one who can fight, one who can just alter reality, and one who can scout. You just got to cover all bases.
Nah, but if they're descendant of the Renegon, they should split off and be. It's just so diluted.
They use the gentle fist, you know. They do stuff.
It's just not on levels with Sharingan, is it? Sharingan is.
But when you think about it, think about the general Sharingan user that we don't see because they're all dead. They're not all going around with Susanos and
No, they're
Mongekyus,
not. But like, there should be somewhat. There should be. Neji should just be on par with Sasuke. That's all we need.
He's just not that guy.
That's all we need.
That's the problem. That no one is that guy in the Hyuga clan.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, Neji didn't get trained by one of the Sanin.
That's true.
If Neji got that guidance with Orochimaru, who knows what would happen?
He got Guy Sensei.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, man. he's good that he even turned out as good as he is.
And you know, she had Itachi's partner, Kurenai.
Yeah, I think that's more the problem. The Sasuke got the
Kakashi and Orochimaru.
Yeah.
True.
Just two guys who understand him and were able to push him to his potential. Neji had Guy Sensei, who's a damn fool.
Only focused on Lee anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
But the guy was a taijutsu demon, so he should have been.
But not, he's a taijutsu demon in the exact opposite way. I think he's even described that he's the exact opposite of how Guy fights. Neji is. I think Neji even says that. Like, he says to Lee, after like they have their whole beef and everything. I think it might be when they even in Shippuden or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that he has a conversation with Lee where he's like, "You and Guy Sensei are brute force, and I'm not that. I'm accuracy."
Should have adapted.
Who should have adapted? Neji.
Yeah, should have adapted.
But he doesn't have that in him. If you don't have it in you, you don't have it in you.
Hit the gym, get some muscles, go brute force.
That's crazy.
No more gentle fist.
Nah, it's like what our nephew was saying about Hajime no Ippo, where he was like, the main character Ippo, he's just like, I hit hard. That's it. Everyone else technique, I hit hard. And Neji's the opposite, all technique. So. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. This I one is difficult. I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know.
You can't have that answer. That's not an I. I kind of want to go Emperor Eye just because it was sick.
It was sick. And he was literally like making people fall over.
Yeah.
Crossing them over, man.
Skilling them up, making them break the ankles.
Yeah.
What about Pegasus? No love for the Eye of... What was it? The
Millennium Eye.
Millennium Eye, yeah.
In context of the show, it was so OP. Like a good portion of time.
Send people to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
I love that. That's where every single like Yu-Gi-Oh show goes to. You're going to the Shadow Realm. You're going to the stars or whatever.
Yeah.
You lose this duel, your life is over. It's done for you.
They have to give it stakes because otherwise it's just a children's card game.
That's all it needs to be, though. That's literally all it needs to be.
Nah.
It's just funny though because like to save the world you have to play a children's card game. It's like
it's like the villain comes through and says, "Okay, now duel me."
Yeah.
And if you duel me, I'll stop what I'm doing. I swear.
I'm gonna kill you all unless you can beat me in this ancient game.
Yeah.
Duel monsters.
Yeah, it's so funny. And the thing is, the game's so simple as well. It's not even like it's like a chess or something that's like super tactical, whatever. Like, yes, I guess it is tactical, but like it's a
lot of luck and
it's like comparable to being like, all right, yeah, if you beat me in blackjack,
yeah,
like it's literally just
or Uno,
cards.
Uno, like the Uno version of blackjack, yeah. Beat me in Uno. Like, I'll stop. It's crazy. I will give it to. I guess Gias is probably the one. Gias is kind of scuffed. If you think about it realistically, Gias is ridiculous. Like with Gias, there's no hand-to-hand fighting. Every other, like the anime ones, you activate even with bloody the Renegun and stuff. They still do hand-to-hand fighting. Like with Gias, if someone sees your Gias,
you can shut them down immediately.
If you want them dead, they will be dead.
Yeah,
there's no two ways about it.
Yeah,
so I'll go Gias.
Gias.
Right, do we have one more? Oh no, are we done? Are we out?
I have one more.
Okay.
It's most absurd or like wacky or weird power. So I've got listed Bobo. Well, obviously he uses his hair to fight. I've got Glepnir, which you spoke about last episode, where the guy turns into like a monster and the girl climbs inside him and they like fight things like that. Weird shit. I have one where the guy gains power by drinking breast milk, which is
crazy.
Wildness. And then the other one is the guy, he gets stronger when he sees girls' underwear. And if he sees, when he gets a power up when he sees girls' underwear, and if he again sees girls' underwear, the next power up causes a meteor to hit the earth and blows it up.
Oh, geez, okay. Have you seen that new show? Please put these on. Documentaries on.
Yeah.
That's a weird power.
That's a weird power.
I think we spoke about this one, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Oh, we did.
We spoke about it maybe 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We were talking about the coming season.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. I messed up. Well, for anyone who didn't hear that, the main character is a girl, and she has time traveling powers of some kind.
Something like that.
But to activate them, she has to take her panties off.
Well, I need to. I saw Glass Affection had done like recent videos saying he watched all, and I want to see what he says about this. I don't get the
watched
concept.
that video, which is why I even remember it.
Yeah.
So I watched that video, and he basically said it's an interesting concept, but the etchy of it all he can't deal with.
Which makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, that's why the only reason I'd want to watch at least one episode is just to see how the power works. And like, but I feel like that the edge of it would be jarring.
Yeah, and he's also saying it doesn't come across like a time travel show. He was like, maybe it gets more into it in the future, but it comes across more like a wish show because she doesn't. So when she goes back in time, it's more like she's shifting timelines because she doesn't actually go back in time and do the thing. She is just like, say she's taking a test or whatever, and she doesn't get 100%, but she wants 100%. She just, as she's taking her panties off, she thinks, I want to get 100% of this test. So then she kind of moves into a timeline where she got 100%.
Oh, okay.
So rather than her going back and redoing the test and getting a better result, she just...
The past just changes.
I guess, yeah.
That's interesting though. That's a bit different.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. He's like, oh, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
But the whole panties and
yeah.
I just can't. I'm trying to think what other weird powers are there.
Tokyo Revengers, he goes back in time when he shakes hands with the girl he's trying to say his brother.
Did you know
that how the first bit? Is that how it ends? I can't even remember.
Well, that's how. I think it's Tokyo Revengers. Yeah, that's how the power works. That basically when he meets her brother and when they like shake hands or when they make contact, that's when he goes back in time to change the past. And yeah, that's pretty much how the power works.
That's crazy.
That's just one bit of it, right? Like he does other things, no?
That's literally so. His whole thing is trying to save change the past, and then is it Tokyo? It's Tokyo Revengers. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, Tokyo Revengers. He goes into the past and does a thing.
Yeah, and then that's basically how the power. That's how it works. Because then he has to when like something's going wrong, he has to go and find him to like.
So every time he goes into the past, he has to find the brother of the girl.
I think he comes back to the future like randomly sometimes, but then to go back into the past again, he has to then find the brother, and then and it's like he doesn't even know him. He's just like, "Hey, nice to meet you," and then they go back into the past.
Wow. Okay, I never got that far into it to see all that. That's jokes.
Trying to think. It would always certainly have to be from like a comedy or something.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
There's one anime where the main character is a guy, and then when he gender swaps to a girl, he gets powers.
How does he gender swap?
It's just I mean, that's just what his power is. His power is to first gender swap to a girl, and then also once he has gender swap to a girl, he now has powers.
That's true.
And there's another one where there's a guy, and then he's like a magical girl. He transforms into a magical girl,
Right.
and like goes from being a guy, but when he's a magical girl, he's obviously a girl.
See, I don't watch weird anime like this.
I've not seen them. But I know of them.
The thing that's coming to my mind is, I think it's Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, where
I was going to say that. Yeah.
you swap bodies or something.
Yeah, no, his like the Shiraishi girl, that's her power. But all of their powers are like kisses. They just have, there's like 7 of them, and they all have a power that activates by kissing.
Right.
And then he has the power to take their powers when he kisses them.
Right. Mad. But that's not even like a weird. That's a weird activation, but it's not a weird activation.
Yeah, like the powers are actually normal, but the activation is like a bit weird.
I don't think you're gonna get much weirder than what we've mentioned. To be honest. Like, I'm trying to think.
Or what Cam's mentioned.
Yeah, what Cam's mentioned.
How about bungee gum, which has that gum?
There's probably some weird ones, weird Nen powers. I can't think of any.
So there's definitely some weird ones in like One Piece. I'm trying to think of like.
What Chopper? What's his power?
He is he can like turn into a reindeer, and he just transformed into different.
Is he a human? He's not a human, right?
He was a deer or something that ate the fruit, and then he's like ate the human fruit. So that's what makes him be like partially human, and then he can transform into.
I hate One Piece so much. I hate it. The human fruit.
Yeah. I mean, that's the English name. I don't know what the. Let's see what the.
It's probably the same thing as in
Hito fruit.
Yeah.
I think it actually is that. To be fair. Yeah, Hito no Mi.
Oh my god. What about Fairy Tail where they're eating? He has to eat the fire. I got a fire in my belly. And the other guy eats that. He's the metal dragon.
Yeah.
Iron. Gagio.
Oh, what about Mineta? He's weird. Weird guy.
Weird guy.
But I feel like
there must be some weird ones in there. Yeah. The sugar guy. Yes.
Yes, he gets strangled by eating sugar.
Oh, yeah.
About the invisible girl, because I feel like she just never comes visible. Like in My Hero Academia.
Yeah, no, she's invisible always.
Yeah.
And then she gains the power to like flashbang people.
Yeah.
What about I was about to say, what about In the Boys? Like we're just talking about, talking about anime. I thought we were just talking about powers.
What power was you going to say from the boys?
One of them.
There's loads of power.
Specifically thinking about the guy with the
yeah,
that wrapped around MM's
mother's
neck.
milk.
Oh yeah.
in the hospital.
Get over! Hey, traumatizing. His love sausage, as he put it.
Yeah.
I think the boys have so many, like, they have normal powers which is used in wacky ways. Like, like Deep with his octopus partner, the guy who shrinks himself, and yeah.
Why, Bez? You didn't have to go there.
We mentioned the boys. I feel like they're the ones you have to go there.
Horrible. Oh god, now I'm thinking about the deep getting fingered.
No, I skipped that scene. I'm so happy I knew about it beforehand because I can't watch
It's
this.
so gross.
So gross,
so
bro.
fun.
Oh, that's not comfortable. Whoa, don't do that.
And the sound of it as well, like that.
Oh,
Wild
tragic.
stuff.
It's tragic. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much weirder than that.
What's the one where it's like the guy has to get the girl's saliva or something to happen.
I've heard of this. I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember. I feel like
This is an old school one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched it, but it was like an old school one.
He has to get the girl saliva.
Yeah, and I think they like
Yeah.
either swap bodies or it makes them powerful or something.
Gross one.
Wild.
Yeah, I think I like
Mysterious Girlfriend X.
That's it. Never seen it. Never want to.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a description of it there?
Let me see. First encounters are always memorable because regardless of the outcome, new experiences are sure to happen. For Akira Tsubaki, a young boy who knows next to nothing about girls, a new transfer student, Mikoto Urabe, a mysterious girl who wears a cold facade, their first encounter takes a turn for the romantic. For a series of strange events, Tsubaki suddenly falls in love with Urabe and together they develop a curious bond. Thus begins the... Let's even say what happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is it?
Mysterious Girlfriend X.
So he becomes addicted to her when he licks her drool or something.
Yeah, he becomes... and they just think... I don't think they get powers then.
I thought that he had a power or she had a power or something.
No,
Maybe not.
I think he just becomes addicted to it.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just weird show.
Okay, I thought that one was a power one, but nah. Because I didn't watch it either. I just remember it being very strange.
Mysterious Girlfriend X. Buzz. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's powers related to that. I just think it's just gross. Yeah, Cam, that was a tough one, man. You stumped us.
You've not been watching the weird stuff.
Say, which is the weirdest though that we've discussed? This might be one we can probably agree on though. I feel like
we should be able to come to a consensus as to which one's the weirdest or the most absurd.
Do you think that's the weirdest one? I think hair powers are probably quite normal compared to some other stuff.
I know, I'm joking.
I feel like the worst one to think about for me is the Klepnir one, where the girl gets inside, climbs inside him, and pilots him like a mech inside his skin.
Oh, mad!
Find the clip of that, because
what's it called?
Gleipnir, GLEIPNIR.
I don't want to see it. GLEIPNIR.
Sorry. Gleipnir. But yeah, I've seen. Have you seen it before?
I think I've seen the picture of the anime, but that's it. I didn't actually know what it was about. Sounds horrid though.
Yeah, because obviously Crunchyroll like upload clips of anime.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and I just happened to click on one. And I was like, "This is terrible. This is terrible."
Oh, is that him?
That's him, yeah.
But isn't this what happens in Chainsaw Man?
I don't know.
How does he get his power again? Because it's the little puppy that he has with him.
Yeah, the puppy goes into him, doesn't it? Somehow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then but then it's in his chest, and then he pulls the cord in his chest.
The puppy dives into his chest. Yeah, something like that.
No, isn't the puppy just in him forever now? Because I feel like
the puppy. That's what I'm saying. The puppy, but that's how the powers came back because the puppy went into his
it's
chest.
good. But it's when he died, didn't he? And then like to save him, the puppy bonded with him, sort of thing. And then it's now just merged with him. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Bruv.
What is this anime about? Is it like
I think they fight things. I think they fight other beings, but I don't know. And I don't want to know.
This is some freaky fetish shit. Yeah. This is made for like people who have.
Yeah, even the way they're talking.
Look at the verbiage.
That's truly vile.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. This is literally like the dialogue. The dialogue is literally like some hentai. Oh my.
Yeah, this is weird.
No, I'm not okay.
I'm not okay.
Is this relatively new or is it quite an old anime? Because I feel
I
like
think it was like maybe 2 years ago. It's relatively new.
okay.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking about another thing. I can't remember what it was now.
I don't actually have no words for this. This might be the most horrible thing I've ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's disgusting. I don't.
This is like Eren and the Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
It's what we don't see. Actually, we do see them inside the Titan.
We do, yeah, but it doesn't look as bad as that. It's not as wow. This is warm and sticky.
It's like I'm inside of you. Just relax. It's gross.
The thing's so creepy as well. The permanent smile.
I mean, besides that, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, this looks fine.
Yeah.
Action scene looks kind of gas. Oh damn! Yeah, move to.
This is gross.
It looks like a mascot, but the fact that this is a
Yeah. It's the
big
person.
head, the big head with the smile, man. It's unsettling.
Oh, she is fucking him up though, man. Oh, okay.
You get some licks back. Yeah.
Get back.
Oh man, just slapped her into like a flashback. Crazy. See, why can't shows just be normal? Because I'm like, I would even consider watching this because this fight scene is kind of going crazy. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm not watching that transformation ever again.
And I wonder if that's just the first time they do it like this, or if they're going like every single time they're going to show it. Like,
I've definitely seen multiple.
Oh yeah, no, I can't.
Different versions of her climbing inside.
Because that's what it's about, man. I swear to God, I feel like the writer's got some kind of fetish.
Bro, there's too many anime. I'm like, whoever wrote this is a damn freak, and then they need to stop.
Yeah,
like, they just need to stop. Whatever's going on in their head is not right. Or I mean, it's whatever. Keep it to yourself.
I'm like, hey man, I'm like, just go fully into it and just write hentai. Just go fully into it and just write. I guess they wanted to make fight scenes as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just make.
They might do hentai as well. To be fair, they might just this is the money maker, and then they got
the side hustle.
Yeah,
because the way how she was penetrating him, I was like, but that's what it was. That's literally what. And if you read the dialogue and everything, that's exactly what it was describing. So I'm like, yeah, man, just go like write some pegging hentai and just be done with it.
The fight scene's crazy though.
It's literally gas. Camera. But anyway.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that one.
Yeah, same. Absolutely. Shocking
gross.
stuff.
Gross.
Gross, truly.
Right then. So let's just move on swiftly. Straight into the watch
Has
list.
anyone watched Gleipnir?
No.
Nope.
That will not be featuring on my list.
Never, ever, ever, never, ever.
The watch list.
I can go first. I'll go first. So I've been rewatching you season 1 through 4, and also I've started watching season 5 as well. Season 5 is sick. You don't need to get on that ASAP.
Oh, well, we finish soon.
ASAP. Is this one that you guys will be watching?
Season 5?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As in, is it something you'll be watching by yourself or?
Oh, I don't know. Haven't discussed it.
Okay, cool. And I've been watching just a bunch of the anime that are airing, T-Bait, Vigilantes. I said a bunch, but it's just those two. I've also been rewatching The Magicians, which I've mentioned on this podcast way too many times.
You watched that a few times, haven't you?
I've watched it all the way through. I've watched it maybe twice, but I've watched like season 1 through 4 like 3 times.
Oh, wow, okay.
So this will be like my 5th.
Is it Prime you're watching it on?
So it was previously on Prime and Netflix in America, but now it's not anywhere. I have to pay for it.
Okay.
So I bought it on Prime. I'm like, I like the show too much. I know I'm probably going to watch it again in the future. So I was like,
Yeah.
And I was going to buy the like physical, but I couldn't really find it anywhere
Oh, okay.
for a reasonable price, anyways. But yeah, that's me.
Shall I go next?
Yeah, you can do.
Yes, I've watched quite a few things because I was off, so been binging shows. So I watched the new season of Black Mirror, which is good. I enjoyed it. Finished The White Lotus, which season 3 wasn't as good as 1 and 2, but still a decent show, which I'd say to give it a watch.
What is that show about?
It's so weird, but it's basically about guests going to a hotel and just shenanigans happening around them in the hotel.
Yeah.
But each season's a different place, but it's always the same. So the hotel's got a chain, and each season is a different one of the chains.
And there's a different group of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. It's interesting, and it's like very weird in some ways, but it's good. Then I've been also watching You from season 1, so I'm on almost finished season 2. And then just watched a few movies. So I watched something called Marching Powder, which is a Danny Dyer movie, kind of like Green Street sort of football fans.
Hooligans.
Yeah, sniffing Charlie or Mickey, I think they call it, and doing madness. Now I watched The Man in the Iron Mask, which is a old school Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
The Man with the Iron Mask.
Yeah, Man in the Iron Mask.
That's a well old school movie.
Yeah, 98 it came out.
Jesus.
Banging film though. I was like, I want to watch it. Watched the show called The Residents on Netflix, that was decent.
I watched that man like Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
No, Esposito. I didn't know he's Italian. I thought all this time
I thought it was Chilean or something.
All this time, fam, I thought he was Chilean. The man is Italian and black.
Really?
Bro.
He does not know Spanish. His Spanish is bad, apparently.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Esposito.
Why did I think he was
It's not
Chilean?
Esposito.
That's what I said. I thought it was Giancarlo Esposito. It's Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo is definitely an Italian.
I know.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Why did I think he was Chilean?
Because all the time he's playing bloody Latinos.
Yeah.
Every single character he's a Latino. He's Latino in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
He bloody in Far Cry 6 was the
he was Chilean in that as well, wasn't he? Or something.
like that, yeah. And like I was watching the one of them answers the internet's most Google questions or whatever, and in that video he was like I think his father was Italian and his mum was black. So
okay.
He's mixed race.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, and he grew up in Naples, I think it was.
Oh damn! Proper. He grew up in Italy as well.
He grew up in Italy and then moved to America later in life.
Oh damn! That's crazy.
So he's never lived in. Obviously, and all the comments underneath are just from like Spanish people, Mexican people, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I knew he wasn't because his Spanish is. He's like, yeah, Spanish is not good enough to be. It's like,
that's crazy. And then I went cinema a few times. So yeah, I watched Until Dawn yesterday.
How was that compared to the game?
I haven't actually played the game, so I can't say. I've watched bits of the game, and it was okay. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a great movie, but it was like a okay horror movie.
Yeah.
Horror movies where they're never amazing or anything, but it's a decent hour and a half. Like,
I want to check it out because I want to see what it's like. Because obviously the game is like you go down many paths.
Yeah,
but they're doing it in some kind of restart kind of way.
Yeah, so they did try and recreate it in a way, but it was the whole thing restarts and they do things differently to change.
So I think I feel like that's a cool way to do a video game kind of adaptation where there's not a linear or like a fixed story narrative.
Yeah,
where you have to pick a couple ways that you can go.
Yeah,
and then time loop it.
Yeah,
just time loop it so then you can represent each different kind of pathway or give each pathway like at least a moment.
Yeah, but I don't know how true it was to the game, whether like, because I feel like I know in the game there was like Wendigos or something or some sort of like supernaturally creatures.
I don't think they actually existed.
Okay.
It's been an ages since I played the game, but I think it's one of them ones where everyone felt like there's Wendigos and whatnot, but I think it was just like they were being terrorized by some guy.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know how true it is to the game then, but it was okay. Like, I would say probably not worth necessarily watching cinema unless you have unlimited, but
yeah,
I wouldn't say, I would say wait till it's on Netflix or something and probably watch it.
First, yeah.
I watched something called Drop, which is about...
I want to watch that.
That was good. That was actually quite good.
The guy's airdropping her like things and stuff.
Yeah, so she goes out to dinner with some guy, and then she starts getting like things dropped on her phone, and she's like decline whatever memes and stuff, and then accepts it. It's basically her having to do stuff to save her child and people at home. It's good, actually quite a good film. And I watched Sinners, which was very good, very good.
I'm hearing that's good,
bro. It was.
Oh damn! Okay,
it was very good.
I'm hearing it's really good. I'm hearing it's like,
I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
Streets the same.
My friends were trying to go watch it today, but I was like, I'm busy, so I can't.
I've not. I don't run to the cinema when I see Michael B. Jordan. You know?
I saw the trailer and I was like fully confused, so I was considering watching it, but I don't care too much.
Yeah,
it's also like horror-esque, which is not my vibe.
Fair. Yeah, I didn't actually watch the trailer. I just heard it. I just saw about it and didn't watch the trailer. I was like, I'll probably watch it, and then it was different to what I expected. But
this is what I'm hearing everyone saying. It's like quite even from the trailer. It's like you don't get the full thing. So yeah, I'm hearing it's very good. Though.
Yeah, it was very good. I definitely would recommend watching. It's very, very good. And yeah, that's me.
All right. So I went and saw Star Wars Episode 3 today. After the football. Obviously that's an old school movie, but they re-released it for 25 years. So that was a decent little thing. Obviously watched The Residence, like I mentioned when Bez said it. Watched both seasons.
Have you finished The Residence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did you guess the killer in advance?
Nah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. I thought it might be his replacement.
I thought it was the brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Cam?
Yeah.
Can you move your hand? Move your hand on your mic. Move your hand, Bez. We're getting some noise from one of our microphones. Let's quickly just wrap up this episode. I'm not sure where the noise is coming from. Both seasons of Severance.
Oh yeah.
Banger of a show.
I need to get into that properly. I started watching it, but I haven't gone back to it yet.
You do. You definitely do.
100%.
Did you just do something different?
The wire was under my foot, so I just moved my foot.
Okay, that was what it was then.
Okay, cool.
So don't do that again, please. Yeah, very, 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 very good show. Like, very good show. Yeah, because that's the one we need to talk about properly.
Yeah.
So you need to watch it if you
one.
can. Yeah. Other than that, I've been watching Season 3 of Suits. I watched North of North as well on Netflix. Little comedy about Inuit people in the Arctic. Quite decently funny. And yeah, Season 3 of Suits, Vigilantes, Lazarus. I tried to watch the beginning after the end, but I've given up. I've just
Understandable.
given up.
Understandable. Bro, I'm gonna be telling everyone anyone I hear is watching it, I'm like, drop it and read it, bruv. Don't watch it. Go read it. Because it's so much better.
Yeah. But yeah, that's me. That's absolutely me. So yeah, any final words for the listeners? No?
Go watch Sinners.
Damn.
Go watch Gleipnir.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, for another 2 weeks then we are out of here. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. That's at 5 Letters Podcast. That's on Twitter, that's on YouTube, that's on Instagram, that's on TikTok. But yeah, for another 2 weeks, like I said, we're out of here. We'll be back for episode 120. Catch you there.
The 5 Letters Podcast.